My dear buddies, you all know that I have been an advocate of wearing safety gear, and I have been talking about this since a decade, last 10 years on YouTube. Now, we all love to ride motorcycles. So, when we ride motorcycles, we have different set of gear and all of them is equally important. First, of course, is your helmet. Next, your jacket, your gloves, your riding pants. But one piece of equipment which most of us ignore are your riding boots. These are high protection, full length riding boots. However, you cannot wear these all the time when you go out for your city rides. You could be going to a restaurant, you could be going to your office on a Sunday or a weekend ride or a date, correct? But there is a saying, all gear at all times. Why we have this kind of a saying with regards to motorcycle riding is because there is something called Murphy's Law. That means that you could have been wearing your riding gear 99% times, but that one time when you don't wear that set of riding gear, something bad, unfortunate could happen. So, most of us, when we ride a motorcycle within the city, your motorcycle could be 150cc or a 1000cc, but what we wear are sneakers, something like these. So now the issue with wearing sneakers like these is this. Watch this video now.
At this very moment, the rider is protected, but it only takes 0.03 seconds for the sneaker to burst, zero point 0.6 seconds for the jeans to disintegrate. Then,
God, that was scary, correct? This actually happened to a friend of mine in the year 2012. He fell off a motorcycle and he was wearing sneakers like these, and unfortunately, they melted, they gave way, and he lost all his toes. And it has been well over a decade, and he's still taking treatment, and he has never been able to live a normal life after that day. So these sneakers are amazing. They are lightweight, they are sporty, but they are not built to take a fall or an impact at any speeds. Forget 80, 100 kilometers per hour, even at the speed of 50 kilometers per hour, these sneakers won't be able to take an impact. And these sneakers are not cheap either. These are, of a very reputed brand, and they cost probably about 7,000 rupees. Now, so what do? You can't wear these for city rides, you can't wear these for city rides. So, here is where a company named Clan, C-L-A-N, has found a solution for us. Here we have the boots that I have been testing. So Clan sent these boots to me, and of course I did not pay for them. I have been testing them, but I haven't got any professional payment for this video, So this is not a sponsored video. I wish it was. I love getting paid, but so here we go. Take a nice look at these. You can call them shoes, not exactly boots, but so this is the brand Clan, C-L-A-N. You can check out their website, clanshoes.com. So the good news is that they are an Indian company, a startup, and they are based in Hyderabad, my city. So what do we get from these shoes? First of all, look at these professional boots. Here you would have noticed that this has metal protection here, because the first thing that happens is that in case you fall off a motorcycle, when you lose balance, this part of your foot is going to touch the tarmac, the ground, and as I said, you could lose your toes. So this has a metal protection here, but this would look very awkward when you go out to a mall, correct? So here Clan shoes also have hard protection here, okay, very hard. To give you understanding of this, you see I can literally bend these Puma shoes very easily like this, but the Clan shoes, you see, I'm putting complete effort. I mean, this part will bend so that you can walk, but here the protection is very, very high. So in case of an unfortunate fall, you would be safeguarding your toes by wearing these Clan shoes. Now the next level of protection on these professional boots is heel protection, because when you fall, your heel could hit the ground at high speeds, I mean any speeds, and here also sneakers like these would give way because you see there is no actual protection. I understand you're not supposed to have protection on sneakers like these, okay? So professional boots have very high-end protection, but again you won't be able to wear these to a restaurant. But these Clan shoes have made a hybrid between professional boots and sneakers. So here the heel has some level of nice hard protection. So in case of an unfortunate fall, this is not simply going to melt and give way. So even on the sides, if you see, the professional boots have protection here, and you get ankle protection. Here there's a bone on your foot, left side and right side, which pops out like this, that can get hurt, but you have protection here. And you also have a tiny reflector, so that in the night when you're riding, the headlight falling from another motorcycle or a car onto your shoe would provide illumination, reflection from this part. So this is also a very important safety factor. And the grip here has got nice level of grip where you can walk in some wet conditions and sandy conditions when there is sand and mud. So you would still be able to walk well and not slip when you get off your motorcycle. Now, these professional boots have a protection here, okay, this patch, black patch, which makes sure that when you're changing gear on a motorcycle, the gear lever is not going to damage your boot, the material of the boot, which this pair of sneaker does not have. So slowly what happens is that here this part is going to wear out and it's going to look very ugly and bad. And I mentioned these sneakers cost considerable amount of money. So here Clan got you covered. This material is nice, tough material where this is not going to get worn out easily when you shift gears while riding your motorcycle. So you don't necessarily have to put a rubber sock on the gear lever. Of course, these are not very lightweight. They should not be either, because this shoe has considerable amount of protection, and yes, they are not cheap. They cost 5,499 rupees. But as I always said, safety has no price. So these, I'm sure, are going to last for years and years to come. So you don't have to purchase them once every couple of years. And you get them in multiple colors. You can check it out on the website clanshoes.com. And another beautiful thing is that they also have office kind of formal shoes, which I love, which I would cover in another video. So they have them in black and brown. So that's it, buddies. In case you have any questions, please ask. Never wear chappals and ride a motorcycle. It is not fashionable. Also, I mean, it would look ugly and it would put you into a very bad situation in case of a fall. And these sneakers, keep them home, wear them when you go for a walk or something. But when you ride a motorcycle in the city conditions, wear these kind of shoes. And my recommendation would be Clan shoes. But when you go on a fast ride on your motorcycle, it could be touring or it could be a weekend ride, whatever, you should wear these kind of professional boots. So all these three kind of shoes serve their own purpose. They do not replace each other. So I suggest buy all three set of shoes, boots, because, well, I mean, they last for a very long time. Thank you. Do let me know if you have any questions. Put them down in the comment section. And that's it. Do subscribe, like, take care. Bye-bye.